Yo, whether you watching from Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, you click the link in my Instagram, or you on moviepilot.com, what up, world? I just saw Deadpool, and there were moments in this movie where I think Deadpool saw me too, for real. It stars Ryan Reynolds, Morena Baccarin, Ed Skeirin, the new transporter, um, Brianna Hildebrand, Gina Carano. I ain't even gonna pronounce the dude name that played Colossus. T.J. Miller, Leslie Uggams, and it was directed by Tim Miller. And this is the first movie he ever directed. So any comic fan, any comic book fan knows about Deadpool. Anybody that's seen a trailer in the past couple months is familiar with Deadpool. And Ryan Reynolds been trying to get this movie made, from what I understand, for like 10, 11 years. And if you not counting, because X-Men Days of Future Past erased all that other shit. He was in X-Men Origins Wolverine, but as we all know, the ending where they sewn his mouth shut so he can't talk. He just a merc. He ain't even no merc really. They turned him into like a big fuckfest orgy of whatever kind of mutant that they could think of at the time. And now we get the Deadpool that we deserve, baby. So you got Wade Wilson. He was special forces. He's out now. He basically picks up odd jobs. He meets Morena Baccarin character. Relationship buds. I'm not 100% if the previews say what happens, but something happens within their relationship which leads him to becoming Deadpool, the Merc with the Mouth, the topographical map of Utah that fucks Freddy Krueger, the older avocado that has sex with an older, worse avocado. And then it basically turns into your comic book origin story with, for lack of a better word, with a twist. Not like an M. Night Shyamalan twist, just like with an R-rated Deadpool twist. I'm so glad that Ryan Reynolds has come out and said that Deadpool is the last superhero that he wants to take on, because he was perfect as Deadpool. The Deadpool that I wanted and more. Man, I could not have been happier watching this, man. Like, Deadpool's a smart ass. Deadpool was Marvel's kind of answer to Deathstroke. And he beat Deathstroke to the big screen, even though I heard that Deathstroke was supposed to be in Suicide Squad, but I don't think he's going to be. And if y'all watched my most anticipated movies of the year, you guys know that this was up there toward the top of my list. Man, just everything. The marketing was perfect for this movie. Everything leading up. That leaked test footage that came out in like 2014. I don't know who leaked it, but good on you, because the movie got greenlit, fast tracked, whatever you want to call it, right after that. I wish that when he was like making his drawing, that they would have kept the song that he used, that Gwen Stefani song. The Salt and Pepper worked, but I just thought the initial Gwen Stefani was a little better. Like, he thinks to himself, talks to himself. He made eye contact with the crowd, talks to us, breaks the fourth wall, mentions the studio. Like, I heard when they first were cooking up the concept of a Deadpool movie, he's gonna know he's in a movie. Like, how is he gonna know he's in a movie? And they pulled it off brilliantly, man. I can't even praise how crazy it was for him to be talking to a character, and then all of a sudden, like, pause, look at the screen or the camera or whatever, and say something that only we would know. The script was witty, man. It was so smart. The dialogue was interesting. It was not really. There's no dull moments in this movie. Even like some of the physical comedy, man. Like when he's in that flipped over car and he rolls down the window, when the other two windows on the both sides of him are busted and open, he just rolls down the window. Like, that was hilarious. That's the type of things that kept it interesting and kept me engaged and kept me interested in. And I really want to see where this character goes. You had Ryan Reynolds, Morena Baccarin, T.J. Miller. Even Ed Sheeran, man, I didn't really like him in Transporter, but he wasn't bad in this. Gina Carano wasn't horrible in this. Negasonic Teenage Warhead was dope. They there were moments where they kind of made Colossus look like a bitch, but I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining too much. Like they mentioned the X-Men. There's a lot of Hugh Jackman references. They talk about actors that have been in the movies. Like it was so smart. There's references to other Marvel movies or characters, like certain, like a montage that reminded me of one character. Another character gets mentioned by a movie, and then there's references when he's talking about him and Al. There's a reference to other characters that Fox used to own but doesn't now have the rights to, and then there's other and then there's other characters that are referenced, man. The opening credit scene, man. I'm telling y'all, the opening credits was some of the dopest opening credits I've seen, maybe since Watchmen. And then obviously, it's a comic movie. Fox low key got the post credit trend started with X-Men Last Stand, and there's a post credit scene in this too. So with all that being said, man, in my opinion, Deadpool is dope as fuck. And if you don't check this movie out, you are definitely missing out. It is parents, it is definitely not for kids. They made that abundantly clear. I can't express how much this movie was worth the wait. So have you seen Deadpool? Like what did you think of Deadpool, man? If you didn't like it, tell me why. Yeah, if you liked it, like just go nuts and explain what you liked about it. Explain what you like most about it. What characters do you want to see in future movies? Fuck with me on Facebook, man. Randy Little movie reviews. I'll put the link in the description. Um, yeah, help me get to 200 likes on Facebook, man. And then no matter what you going to see, Deadpool, Zoolander, How to Be Single, Kung Fu Panda 3, Hail Caesar, The Choice. Tag me in your ticket stubs, whether it's on Instagram or whether it's on Facebook. And man, I know y'all see the Deadpool got his drawing tips from me, man. Like, subscribe, comment, find me where y'all find me. Peace. Hashtag drive by.